Key executive with Bruce Power is now on the list of those trying to stop U.S. tariffs. CTV's Scott Miller has more on this story for us tonight.
James Scongack says Canada and the United States are at a crossroads.
We're at a fork in the road where we're going to go down what I call the low road, which is tariffs and high inflation, or the high road where we can bring inflation down and have a strong partnership together.
Scongack was just in Washington on Thursday, leading discussions with American business leaders as co-chair of Ontario's Green Ribbon Panel and Ontario's Business and Trade Leadership Coalition, put together by the Ontario Chamber of Commerce. Scongack says the goal of the new group is simple: to convince U.S. business leaders that the high road really is the best path forward for both countries.
The receptivity to Ontario and Canada is really promising. It really is. There's no guarantees with that, but I can tell you that, again, back to that focus on inflation, right? American families are as concerned about inflation and the cost of living as we are here. And we know tariffs just drive inflation.
Scongack says energy production is a big part of the connection between the two countries. And while Bruce Power doesn't currently send any of its Ontario-produced nuclear energy to the U.S., increasing the movement of energy trade between the two countries is a much better path forward than turning off the taps, as was suggested in the early days of Donald Trump's tariff threats.
We have the energy that the U.S. needs, and the potash and the uranium, and the list goes on and on and on. This is a partnership that's been going on since 1867, and all of a sudden this comes along and just really disrupts the two greatest countries in the world.
Energy is a key part of what Ontario can bring to the table, and frankly, there's a lot of areas of alignment between what they're trying to achieve in the United States and what we're trying to achieve here in Ontario and Canada from an energy security perspective.
Scongack says there will be more meetings with U.S. business leaders leading up to the March 4th tariff deadline in hopes of averting disaster for both countries.
You know, there's no guarantees of success with this high road offense, but you know, whether it's businesses engaging with their counterparts in the U.S., Ontario delegations going down, my big concern when big decisions are getting made is that sometimes they're absent facts. And the best thing we can do working across the border is get these facts out.
In Midwestern Ontario, Scott Miller, CTV News.